So I'm going to tell you right now, don't ever retire. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. I mean, it sounds cool, to have, you have this generational wealth, if you want to call it that. Mm-hmm. And it didn't matter if I woke up, if I made this decision or that decision, it doesn't matter. What it really boils down to for me is I need to feel like I'm making progress in something. I have to be engaged. I have to be passionate about it. And that's why I went through this process. I have to, if I'm going to get into something, I have to check these boxes. And this multifamily real estate or getting into real estate investing did check all those boxes. Yes, it's a lot of work to go through due diligence, source the deal, build the relationships with the brokers and the property managers and all that kind of stuff. But after you get through all of that process through the close, you have one relationship. And I can manage that relationship from anywhere in the world. So that was a huge thing for me. So it really comes back to making progress. It just just a short answer to your question. I have to feel like I'm making progress, and I believe that most people, have to have some semblance of that feeling.
I would hope so. What did it feel like when you were like, I don't have to get up today. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. What did it feel like to be in that spot? Because a lot of people are like, I just want to know what it feels like to be in that spot.
At first, it's awesome. At first, it's great. I have no qualms about that. I'm gonna go play golf. I'm gonna have lunch with my wife. But after a while, but how long can you really do that?
So much golf and so much lunch with wife that you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's where I got to. And that's where I was talking earlier about this slow degradation of, my ability to, be dedicated and to be structured. And you wake up too many mornings in a row and you're like, geez, what's your purpose? And I didn't have an answer for that. Yeah. So that's when I knew I had to get into something. Okay. And that's when I went through the process.
How long did you go? How long did that go?
I would say for the first
4 days. No,
it was
like, how long was the jerking off going on?
Yeah, no, okay, so that's a good point, right? Yeah. So I would say probably a couple of years before I really was like, oh man, you're really going the wrong direction here. So, and that's
But I mean, you got to experience it. You got to know. Mm-hmm. A lot of us, we're machines because we're machines. Mm-hmm. I have actually one gear, and it's actually a really high speed gear. I'm just running all the time. Mm-hmm. And I can't sit still. I'm going nuts because of the shoulder and all that kind of stuff. And then I get to thinking about something like that. I'm like, I wouldn't want it.
No,
I really don't.
So here's one of the things I learned too. So a lot of times people go through a process, they become very successful, and then after they become successful, they become unhappy. So why does that happen? The reason why that happens is because they stop doing the things that made them successful in the first place. It's waking up in the morning, it's reading your books, it's meditating, it's doing your physical fitness, getting all of these things done so that you can go out and conquer the world. And when I talk about a slow degradation of my effort, that's what I'm talking about. I stopped doing the things that made me successful in the first place. And that's what I'm trying to get back to now.